Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Monday, April 29th, 2013. Currently, we have temperatures ranging from the upper 40s to lower 50s over the northern interior and lower to mid 50s along the coast. And as you can see, we have winds from the east anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour, and that's transporting moisture in from the Atlantic and producing periods of rain over central and southern New Jersey and the Philadelphia metropolitan area, and more scattered showers over the New York City metropolitan area. Basically, cloudy conditions over the northern tier. We should see a few more showers over here in the northern tier in Connecticut, the Hudson River Valley, northern New Jersey, and northeastern Pennsylvania through the day. But the bulk of the steady rainfall will be focused more towards the Philadelphia metro, up towards Long Island, basically right along the coast, where rainfall amounts will range from a half an inch to an inch, possibly an inch and a half, and some heavier downpours like what's going on in Atlantic City. Taking a look at the latest moisture transport at 850 millibars. What this basically is taking the winds at 850 millibars plus the moisture, the dew points at 850 millibars, and seeing where that's moving. And where you have the best moisture transport is where you most likely have the majority of the rainfall. And as you can see here, we have a pretty good focus of moisture transport over the Carolinas. And that's slowly shifting up towards the northern mid-Atlantic by this afternoon. And we see another pocket here over western New York. So what this is basically telling us is that moisture from the Gulf of Mexico is streaming up the coast. And we can see that pretty nicely in the infrared satellite picture, where we have this moisture kind of streaming right up along the coast, and this little disturbance here causing enough lift to produce periods of rainfall along the southeast coast and up towards the northern mid-Atlantic. Now this high pressure system here is keeping much of New England dry, and that's why we're seeing more of a isolated shower threat over the northern tier, but those showers will increase in coverage. So when we take a look at the radar, you can see the majority of the rainfall is focused over southern and central New Jersey and clipping the Philadelphia metro here. This is going to expand through today with scattered showers on and off. Temperatures away from the coast, like let's say northern Connecticut, the Hudson River Valley, northeastern Pennsylvania, will actually be warmer than along the coast. They'll range anywhere from the mid to upper 60s. However, the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, because there will be more steady rainfall, will range from the lower to mid 60s for highs today with that easterly wind. So a bit of a raw, wet start to the work week is going to be expected, and that's going to linger on through tomorrow afternoon as this upper level disturbance lifts to the east. Now this cold front here is going to collapse, but it will lead to a trigger of pushing all of this moisture off the coast and leading to high pressure, which is over here, to dominate for the rest of the work week. So here is the latest model guidance from the Penn State EWOL website. This is, of course, the European model guidance, which again has remained the most consistent model over the past, I'd say, 2 weeks in terms of handling this pattern overall, which is a very volatile pattern. Now, notice as we start out by this evening, we have a nice trough here and then a ridge over the eastern North America at 500 millibars with the polar jet stream. Why am I making that distinction? Because notice we have this weakness over the southern Gulf Coast and along the southeast. This is basically starting to cut off from the main 500 millibar flow. So we have a ridge around the Aleutian Islands, a trough over the Gulf of Alaska into the western United States, and then a rather impressive ridge over eastern North America. However, with this disturbance lingering on here, that's why we're seeing the showers and the steady rainfall along the coast today. And as you can see, with that weak mid-level disturbance, we have some moisture advection that is clearly taking place for this evening from the Atlantic right into the mid-Atlantic, thus leading to periods of rain for this afternoon and also for this evening into tomorrow. However, by tomorrow evening, dry air starts to take hold, and as a result, we'll start to see clearing skies. Those showers become more and more isolated in nature, and we'll see clouds start to break up and drying conditions by tomorrow evening. Now notice again, our trough is really starting to solidify over the west, and our ridge is really starting to take hold in the east. So thereafter, from tomorrow evening on through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, high pressure will be in control at the surface and in the upper levels. And that's basically going to mean Dry conditions for the most part. I can't rule out an isolated shower here or there with this type of pattern because of all the mid-level disturbances moving around. But for the most part, I'm expecting dry conditions, tranquil conditions with temperatures basically returning to near to slightly above normal levels, ranging from the mid to upper 60s right along the coast. Could be a few lower 60s along the southern shore of Long Island, and upper 60s to lower 70s over the Philadelphia metropolitan area and just to the west of New York City. So basically, let's say Newark, much of northeastern New Jersey will probably be in the 68 to 71 degree range. The Philadelphia metro and central and southern New Jersey, anywhere from the 68 to 72, maybe 73 degree range. So it's going to be a nice, tranquil weather pattern taking hold after we get rid of this rain for the start of the work week. Well, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And of course, stay tuned to NYNJPA Weather and NYNJPA Weather on Twitter and Facebook for the latest weather information. Have a great day. Stay safe out there.